The Google Nest Hub is a very solid product, but the question is, do you really need or even want one? To find out if this device is right for you, check out my video to see how the Google Nest Hub compares to my list of what I've gotta have in a smart speaker, and see why I believe the smart home revolution has begun. Number 5, I've gotta have great sound. At a minimum, any smart speaker should sound good since you're gonna use it to listen to music. But the Google Nest Hub is a little disappointing in this category, mainly because it has just one tiny speaker. The highs and the lows are lacking, but the mids are pretty decent, so vocals sound pretty clear. Hopefully, Google will provide an option in the future to connect better quality speakers to improve the sound. Here in the settings, you can customize the audio, which enhances the sound, but it still sounds just a little bit better than my Google Home Mini. I personally like the audio quality from the Google Home much better thanks to those dedicated speakers, which provide a good amount of bass. The sound quality of the Nest Hub is best for small living spaces like an apartment or college dorm room. Number 4, the price. I'm always looking for a great deal, and the Google Nest Hub normally costs $130. Now that may seem a little expensive, especially when you compare that to its main competitor, the Amazon Echo Show. This will cost $90, and even though its 5.5-inch screen is smaller than the 7-inch display of the Google Nest Hub, the price difference between them is large enough that some may consider buying the Echo Show over the Nest Hub. You still get a lot for that $130 price tag, but at least the Nest Hub goes on sale a lot, so keep checking places like Best Buy and Target to get the best deal possible. Number 3, gotta have great features. My favorite feature of the Google Nest Hub is how it can be used as a digital photo frame. You can either choose a slideshow of Google Photos, or you can use your own personal pictures. You can even group your photos into different albums and choose which ones you want to play. The Nest Hub also has an ambient light feature that changes how bright the screen is depending on the lighting in your room. So on sunny days, the screen is very bright, and when it's time to go to bed, the screen will adjust accordingly. Broadcasting is another great feature where you can make a statement using one device that can be heard on all of your other Google devices. So you can say, "Dinner's ready," and your statement is broadcast to all other Google Home devices. And they can respond just as easily. "Okay, I'm coming." This feature is great if you have a large house and need to contact someone in another room. Number 2, fun to use. Any smart speaker should be fun to use, because if it isn't, then you simply stop using it. Thankfully, the Google Nest Hub is really fun to use, mainly because of that 7-inch touchscreen. When I'm listening to music and want to know the name of the artist, it's right there on the display. And you can simply scroll back like this to rewind your music and hear that song again. The fact that it's a digital photo frame makes it fun as well, because you can enjoy a slideshow of your personal pictures like I mentioned earlier. I always felt that the Google Home products were meant to blend into the background, but the screen on the Nest Hub brings it to the forefront now that I regularly check it to see what pictures are on my display. And it's really cool how you can watch the news on topics that you want to see as well. Even though I enjoy using voice commands, sometimes I prefer the touchscreen instead. Life is all about having options, and the Google Nest Hub allows you to either use your voice or touchscreen to get what you want. And number 1, it has to be useful. The most important aspect of any smart speaker is its ability to help you throughout your day. I personally rely on the Nest Hub daily to tell me about any possible issues for my commute to work. Setting reminders, checking the weather, and playing the news while I get ready is extremely helpful. The Google Nest Hub is driven by the #1 internet search engine, so when I have a question, it will either tell me the answer or show me with a YouTube video. Many of us are visual learners, so the ability to watch a video makes the screen very useful. You can use it in the kitchen to learn how to make a meal, find tips on how to work on a car, or details on a project for school. Routines is another useful feature where you can set up a combination of events that will be triggered by a simple phrase. So when I say, "I'm home," all of my lights come on right when I enter. Controlling your lights or any device you want with a voice command is a lot of fun. Of course, you'll need a Chromecast to control your television and either a smart bulb or smart plug so the Nest Hub can control your lights. Although some still use regular planners, the smart home revolution has begun now that we're becoming more reliant on digital assistants. They can manage our calendar, control access to your house, and change the temperature inside. Now, if having a touchscreen isn't important to you, then you can get the Google Home Mini, which is much cheaper and can do everything the other Google Home products can do. If sound quality is more important to you, then Google Home may be the right choice. But if you want the best overall product, then you may seriously want to consider the Google Nest Hub. And there's my list of what I've got to have in a smart speaker. Let me know in the comment section below which one you're interested in and what you thought about this video. Also, please like and subscribe so you can enjoy future videos on my channel. And now for the quick unboxing. So I got this back when it was called the Google Home Hub, as you can see on the packaging, and I've been using it for several months since. This color is gray, but Google calls it chalk. And here are some of the features of the Nest Hub, and the only one I haven't used is to make phone calls with it. Now let's open it up. Here's that 7-inch display, and it shows very sharp videos and photos. On the back down below is where you plug in the wall charger. On the left is the volume rocker, and on top is where you turn off the microphone. Underneath, first is the wall charger, and then some literature. This is a really good device that has been fun to use, so if you decide to pick one up, you'll be very happy with it. Thanks for watching my review of the Google Nest Hub. See you next time.